Alright, so today I'm going to be making another video. Today's video is on a small haul, and I also have an ocean card that I'm going to be making today. Now, so the first things that I got is at a local scrapbooking store. I got the Lawn Fawn, this is the Dream stamps and die set. So I bought both the stamp set and the matching dies. I love how Lawn Fawn always makes their stamp sets in clear, and I really like that now their new stamp sets, they're making matching dies. This is just a small stamp set using these of feathers, and it's very easy to use. Now, I made these two cards. They both have a few sequins and just those falling feathers. I used some Spectrum Noirs to color those, and it was really some fast and easy cards. So it's something that I might be using quite a bit in the future for fast and simple cards, just when I need them. Now I also got some more vellum. It was in my last haul video, I believe, or one of my more recent haul videos. That's the 40-pound vellum, and now as you see here, this is the 70-pound vellum. And you can see how much thicker it is and how much less transparent it is. So it's more like it's translucent and it's a lot thicker. So the 70-pound compared to the 40-pound is a lot different. I'm going to be trying that 70-pound and see how I like it. Now this is the 40-pound. I got to use it on a card already, and I'm happy with how the 40-pound looks, and I'm going to try the 70-pound in the future. Now as you see here, I just used Critters in the Sea from Lawn Fawn. I stamped out all these animals, and I just colored them with my Spectrum Noirs. I'm going to be slowly naming all the Spectrum Noirs so that you can color them yourself. This is OR1, and then I use OR2. But if you're not interested in any of the Spectrum Noirs, or if you don't have any, or if you're not interested, then please skip along if you want to. So I use CT1 and CT2 on these fish. And then I'm just going to be again naming all the Spectrum Noirs, so if you wanted to color it like mine, then you know what colors I use. So I use TB3 and TB5 to color the octopus. And then I'm taking a while finding the colors, because here's the Spectrum Noir zipper case. It holds 36 markers. I have my Spectrum Noir plus some of my Copics. So I'm really happy with how it turned out. It pretty much fits all my extra ones that I have, so it's pretty good. I really like that case. Now in the 24 pack, I used BP3 and 4 to color the seahorses, and then the green seahorses I used again in the 24 pack. I think it's CG3 and LG5. And then this darker green one, I use JGI and JG2. And then the whales, I just used some Copic markers. I used C0, and I did a really fast wash across the whole whale. And then if it looked really splotchy, then I used CO and did another coat. And then to do the dots, I used N8, C3, and the white gel pen. So that's something that I did for those. Now, what's coming up next, I'm just going to be using these fishes, and I'm going to be making a card. So you'll see that now. So as you see here, I'm pushing the fish aside, and then I'm just going to be making my background, so the ocean background. Now, the first thing that I'm starting off with is a piece of just some white cardstock. I'm not going to be doing anything wet, so I don't need like a thick or a watercolor cardstock. So I'm just going to be doing some sponging. I'm first starting off with the Memento Summer Sky, and then I'm going to be using Distress Peacock Feathers, and then this is where you can switch it up. I'm going to be using the Nube Blue from Memento, but you could also use Teal. That's what I would usually use, but the Nube Blue looks really well, and it matches really well with my TB3 from Spectrum Noir, my octopus color, so that's why I'm using that. And just to finish it off, a little bit of black soot at the end. That's a distressing color, but any black would be fine. So now as you can see here, I'm sponging on that summer sky. I'm just going to do that across the top. And now I'm just going to take the Distress Ink and Peacock Feathers. I'm just going to do that second section of it. I'm trying to even out my colors by doing it in like fourths, but it's kind of hard to do that. Now I'm also getting the Memento, the Nube Blue. Again, I'm just going to be putting that across that third section that I have for it. And then I'm just going to cover actually the whole bottom part, because the black will totally cover up the blue anyway. So now I'm just taking the Distress ink in black soot. I have the full ink pad, but I just got this mini one. It came in a set, so I decided to use that. Now I'm just gonna adhere it onto a blue card base. I'm just gonna have to corner around the corners. I have my We Are Memory Keepers envelope punch board. I just like using the corner rounder a lot, so I just corner rounded the corners, and I just gonna adhere that to my card base. And now with all my animals, I'm just gonna decide which ones I'm gonna use and where I'm gonna place it. And then once I kind of find where I want it, I'm just gonna glue it down. So now, once I got all the positioning down, I'm just gonna take this foam adhesive. You get these whole sheets. These are from Walmart, from KI Memories. I believe it comes with 3 sheets of this for only $1.68. So it's very inexpensive, and you get a lot. And it's the thicker foam adhesive, which I really like the thicker than the thin kind that you can buy as well. Now I'm just cutting them into smaller sections. Now I'm doing that so that I have many sizes of these foam adhesives so that I can use to stick down my smaller animals, such as the fish and the seahorse's tail. You need the really small squares to fit behind that. So now that I got them cut in all little pieces, I'm going to start sticking down all these animals. So as you can see here, I just sticking down the fish. You can peel off the backing and just stick it down. So that's what I'm going to do to all these animals. Now that I got them all out here, that's pretty much my finished card. I'm just going to be adding a sentiment to the top right corner, and you can see that dimension that foam adhesive gives, and it's really good. Now it is a little bit fragile, that the foam adhesive, some of like that little fish, just putting that little square, it possibly could come off, so you might want to put some glossy accents or something really strong to adhere it down really well, or as long as you're careful with it, it should be okay. Now I'm using this W+9, that's the fresh cut florals that I showed you. I'm just using this thank you sentiment. I'm really liking that one stamp set, so I'm using the sentiments and everything. It's on my desk at all times now. And here's pretty much my finished card. So if you want to see any of my other card and project videos or ideas, please visit my blog at micahscrafts.blogspot.com. And please leave your comments below and like this video. Please subscribe and have a great day. Bye.